Hello and welcome back, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Aven Colony campaign. Mission 2. Second mission I've played, rather. Hello, birdies. I just can't help but thinking of Avatar. Rukmakto. I rewatch that movie like once a year. Really like that movie.
I have a special
Then again, I also really like movies like Dances with Wolves. You know, that's another movie you can rewatch all the time. So, anyway. Win a referendum, and we will get nanites and melons. Woo! Let's do it. Alright, so we're going to need to build a chemical plant so that we can make some corn, syrup, soda, kelko sludge, and other enhancers. That's going to be a thing we're going to want to have. So, let's stick that thing in there. Making some entari bread. Lovely. It's gonna keep on bouncing at me, isn't it? The whole time, the whole game. What are these? Okay, so we can turn off whether or not something's consumable or not, if we want to try to upgrade it. Now, I just had seen that there was like a way we could upgrade the something. Now I've forgotten which one it was. The porridge, yeah, the barley. So we could go into here, find the barley, and say don't eat that, and then like force them to eat the upgraded version. But I don't know. If somebody wants to eat some raw barley, I'm not going to say no. All right. So how many people have decided to come work here? Quite a few, in fact. And they're going to make us some corn syrup into. We already have some soda, so. Actually, I don't really need this thing yet, do I? I don't know how long 86 soda would last us, but yeah, sure, I guess you could work on it. Sure, whatever. Let's upgrade it so that they get the extra crafting speed. We've finished research on entari oatmeal. It can be formed in a mill. There's our straight-up entari conversion that I was looking for before. I wonder how this thing decides what order to do things in. Does it choose the one that's the lowest amount, or does it just cycle through them randomly? Is it, just decided to make flour there, and now it's making entari bread. No entari oatmeal. There's the entari oatmeal. Okay, so maybe there is some logic involved with, like, trying to maintain minimum values on each of them. Porridge now. I guess it's cycling through all of them. It looks like it's just going in a pattern. Flour, and then it's going to do entari bread, and then entari oatmeal. Let's just confirm that that is how this thing is working. Entari bread, and next will be entari oatmeal. Interesting. Now what happens if one of them doesn't have the requisite components? Then does it just like create a new pattern, new cycle? Yes, I think I'm going to assume that that's how that works. Got it, cool. Stop bouncing at me. Alright, cool. Immigration. So how are we doing? We got power, we got food. Food's good. Water's good. I suppose we could try to just do this darn geothermals mission that it's asking me to do. Or I could try to expand to these other cargo pods. Amaranthium. What's this thing? 160 nanites. It's pretty good. So I mean it pays for itself just to build out there. I'm going to do some more farms first. So we started with entari. Let's just do calcospores next. I'm going to go left to right. That way I don't have to think about it too much. Yeah, okay. We can go with... Well, if I go there... Hey now, why'd you close on me? Yeah, I could just expand out in that whole area. That's fine. Sounds good. Stop bouncing at me, game. Let's see, what is the actual construction range that I have right now? This one, I've got to learn this one, F5. Why is that blue? Oh, police drone coverage, okay. And then it's like a light blue because, cool, okay, I like it. That's pretty. Well, we could just expand another drone don't know why. To me, that looks like a drone, and this does not. This is really out in the middle of nowhere, but it does give me the ability to reach... Actually, we could jump all the way out there. I kind of want to get just range of these 2 geothermals. That way we can maybe do this mission and have it stop whining at me. We'll go like here. Game wasn't paused, by the way. I'm trying my best to not do that. And that'll give us a nice little connection there. Sounds good. And if someone's going to come work in these locations, we'll probably want to put a fan or something. I mean, I know that this is going to be generating power. Power. But we're going to want fans out. Well, do we even need fans if we're going to make them into geothermals? Probably not. But they're going to need somewhere to sleep. So we'll give them a little habitat out here. Requires 18 power, which we don't have. Yes, we do. Nearest drone station has no power. Well, it'll have power soon. Don't worry about it. It has no power because it's not connected. The main reason. There we go. That's quite a bit of infrastructure that I've just built, but whatever. Next up is probably go for the geothermal. We got plenty of nanites. Really nothing to stop me from just knocking them down. Oh, that's gonna be crazy overkill on power generation though, isn't it? And also, I'm a little concerned that I've expanded outside of my lightning tower. Yes, we have. It will be under defensive buildings. Lightning tower. Four people live here. Now, since I don't really want the power, and we are having occasional issues with water, we could just run this thing in steam recovery mode. Now, don't come work out here. Why? Oh, okay. Okay, so people came out here because the power requirement went down. I guess they can keep doing that. Fine. Fine. Whatever you want. And it's a little concerning, actually, that it's fall and we are losing food. We have excellent food per colonist available, but this is it's going in the wrong direction. So let's move on to the next crop. We will do groji. No option to upgrade straight to a tier 3 from a tier 1. You gotta do them one after the other. Uh-oh, what's this? There's a shadow. Okay, that's just that thing over there. Don't worry, I thought it was like a big alien invader. Gonna come kill everyone. No, that'd be crazy. Yep. I'm aware that winter's approaching. You don't need to tell me. Game of Thrones, come on. We've finished research on groji beans. Delicious. And nutritious. You shall make some groji beans out of groji. Add it to the rotation, sirs. Not that many people working here. Police drone hub can still be upgraded. I mean, it's only 8 nanites. Might as well just do it. Storage is getting a bit close to full, 67%. Impaired power generation. I'm pretty sure we'll be alright. We got, like, tons of these geothermals. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, we got these geothermals everywhere. Bonus max power seems fine.
I need your help to balance our supplies on...
Alright, sure, we'll export gold bloom. Gold bloom. Gold bloom. That is a... What What's that? Gold bloom is like a thing we gotta craft, isn't it? In a chemical plant, or was it the refinery? Gold bloom. I wish this interface was a little bit bigger here. Probably need to research it first. Okay, right now we're working on Kelko sludge. Let's see if we can find gold bloom. Gold bloom will be made out of Groji and Kelko spores, which we have, so yes. I wonder how the nanite processor is doing. That is not the right click. Alright, we have 135 iron, still doing alright there. Tier 2 of 2, tier 2 of 2, everything's good there. So eventually we'll run low on this, we'll need to get another one going. Okay, and of course food's going to go down a lot quicker during winter than it does during the rest of the year. Alright, so I'm going to upgrade that guy as well. So the water pump that was over here, probably don't need to have this thing on high priority since we do have the geothermal over here generating water. Water and power. 2 electricity, 6 water. I would like to make a spreadsheet. I like spreadsheets. I would like to know, as far as like colonists per job or like how many people you have. Let's say you have a fixed number of people. I wonder which structure combination would be best to generate both water and power. Obviously, infinitely like renewable power, like the things you just sink nanites into and then don't have to have anybody work there. So your wind turbines and your solar panels, those are going to probably be the most efficient, but they have a high upfront cost relatively. These things, they just bug me because they have so many population, like so many job slots. It seems like it would be bad for the ratio. Kelko sludge is complete. Now working on gold bloom. Kelko sludge. It can be very slowly converted into nanites. I don't really know that we need that. I guess that would be like on a late game map where you don't have any more resource deposits or something. But we've got plenty just laying all about the place. Oh, this is in range now. How are we doing on the potash? 472. It's one of the highest value or highest quantity commodities that we have. We're out of corn syrup. And we're running low on candy. Gosh darn it. Halloween's coming. You have acquired an abandoned cargo pod. We got some bread and corn. Win a referendum issued on the 3rd, spring, hour 7. Optional mission objective. It's optional, apparently. So you're saying if I choose not to do it, everything will be fine? I don't have to actually win to keep playing? That's great. Yeah. So I suppose that the turbine that I built out here is a little bit unnecessary since we did end up building the geothermals. We have excess power here, so if we do this, we lose 52. Probably take us too low, but I bet they'll just immediately, someone will just come work here. Yeah, so it's fine. They'll figure it out. Whatever. Generate more water. Losing food quick. 15.1, negative 15.1, I'm assuming per hour. Okay. Okay, I mean, just moving along. We'll just keep on building all the crops. Why don't we just start right away with the tier 3, though? So we built the Groji, Kawari spores. And let's just knock out the last one as well. Xeno Sage. I mean, I'll build it here. They can both compete if they want. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be a sufficient amount of production either way. Alright, so we got one more geothermal. F5. Aha! See, I remember the keyboard shortcut. So not quite enough range to actually hit that last geothermal, but we wanted to expand to this green patch as well anyway. And there was another thing out there. So we could build another drone hub thing out here. There's that path up to here. That is cool. You can actually see them flying in with arrows. Green arrows of indication. We finished research of gold bloom. Alright, research has no research target set. Let's fix that. Alright, so let's see. Amber Joy inputs. Okay, we don't have the Xenosage online yet. Cerulean Glow. I mean, I don't know. These things all seem fine. Just get the Xeno Glow. Sure, that sounds good. And the... is it the mill that makes this one? Pasta out of flour? Yeah, that seems like a reasonable thing to build. So the mission was to export gold bloom. We should definitely craft that. Groji needs to get manufactured. Plague vaccines. That's probably not a bad idea to have a few of those on hand. Nanomedicines. Distributed at a hospital to increase colonist health. Yeah, sure, make those too. Make all the things. Stay busy. I didn't even actually think to check if that reaches this one. It doesn't. Okay, cool. Well, it was going to take a little bit more pushing out this way anyway. Hard to tell. It'd be kind of cool if there's like a highlight effect on the actual tiles that are in range. Maybe that is what I'm seeing right there. I'm just gonna build it here, and if it doesn't reach that depot thing, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I failed to recognize that there's an iron deposit right in the way. Don't be scared, it's just a long, scary tunnel. Nothing to worry about. Alright, how are we doing on housing filled? It's quite filled. Let's upgrade. How did this farm not get upgraded? I thought I went straight to tier 3. Still winter, right? 4 hours to go, and then we can go outside and play and build crops. This actually looks really good. I've rescinded my opinion on farms having weird shapes. I like how they just kind of find good tiles. That's pretty convenient. In weird situations like this, where you have like these very difficult shapes of production available, I guess. Referendum year, cool. Morale is, it's good. It's good. Morale is what? 73%. I think we'll win. I think we'll be fine. What? Construction drone hub lost power. Probably because you guys built it first, because you're silly. Alright, let's again play cautiously, and we'll build another lightning strike tower to protect this whole region here. And this is going to eventually become a place where people work, probably, so let's just go ahead and invest in the future and build a habitat. Maybe not on this side. There's probably some growable area there. Maybe we can build here, right next to the thing that will be an iron mine as well. Looking for mining and processing. And let's just go ahead and throw down a tier 2 nanite processor as well. And storage facility. Let's just give them all the things, whatever. We got 200 nanites. We're rich. Police drones, don't have that out here. Plasma turret. Automated structure that can defend your colony from creep spores, plague spores, and shard storms. What? Game's gonna get crazy soon. Alright, then the next question was, does this thing actually reach for the geothermal? Nearest drone has no power. Okay, so it's not that it doesn't reach, it's that, just gotta wait on this guy to finish building that. Oh, they're working on the iron mine first? Come on, build this tunnel, connect it. I've got 2 of the geothermals that are running in steam recovery mode, which just sort of makes sense to me in a desert, you know. Use the geothermal to generate both power and water. But this thing makes 8.4 water per hour with 2 people, so it could make 16.8. This one makes none, because it's not turned on that way. Let's see what that alert is in a second. This one makes 9 per hour with 60% efficiency. Just seems like a convenient little way to go. Can't acquire workers. Okay. Air quality alert. Air quality is poor. Where? Up here. Alright. Air quality map mode, F1. Got pretty good air circulation or whatever over here. I haven't really been building any air circulator thingers. More efficient and not vulnerable. Like, I don't like that it says more efficient. More efficient how? What is the actual number? $11.2 air quality. Let's build another one of these air filter things and see if we can figure out exactly what it means by more efficient. This does need workers, so let's make sure that it's built in an area that they can easily reach. Okay, and it's also right in the beginning of the year of spring, so let's go ahead and turn the potash on all of the things. Although again, I'd prefer for these things to have more people working there. I feel like it burns through the same amount of potash regardless of the number of people that work there, whether it's 2 or 5. Funny how I ended up building greenhouses and then I put them on low priority. But it makes sense at this point. I mean, we got plenty of this junk. Eh, maybe not so little on this. Trying to maintain a balanced food supply is a little tricky. Alright, well, let's find the one that's got the lowest quantity. Let's say the Entari. Wait, did I just change that? I hope I didn't just change that one's. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, I started going left to right. Yes, I think I did. This one was making Entari. Then that one. I think this one was making the Groji. Nope. Oh, this one I think maybe was making wheat? Could have, I don't know. Could have been. Maybe this one was the one. No, that's Kelcospores. That's too much Entari, or Groji, or whatever it's called. Alright, this one's just gonna have to make some wheat. It's not very efficient, but whatever. And these ones we're gonna prioritize for a bit with the potash. You should really be upgraded by now. Alright, we'll run that for about a year or so, get a nice little stockpile of those resources, and then turn it all off and deprioritize again. In the meantime, I probably should build a few more of these things all over the place. And I want to see... So this one's 3.6 air quality. With 1 person. So I suppose that I'd have to figure out... Tier 3 is 11.2 air quality with 50%, so let's just say 22.4 air quality from that. And if we upgrade you all the way to Tier 3... I want to settle this question in my mind once and for all. 22.4 I said? 22.3? What? Okay, 22.4. And this has 11.5 with 2 people, so we could just... I can't tab out easily. Let's just prioritize it really easily. Or, really easily, I can't speak! The problem is that this game doesn't have desktop audio, so if you tab out of the game to like use a calculator or something, then the audio just completely turns off, which sounds weird. Okay, so we get 28.8 air quality out of 1 tile and 12 electricity. Okay, let's break this down on a air quality per person type thing. It's actually 22.5 divided by 4 would be 12.25 divided by 2 would be 11 and an eighth. 11 and an eighth. No, that's not true. That's not how you do math. 6, whatever, like 6.5. And this is less than 6 because there's 5 people here. How on what world is this more efficient? It costs more energy to run. It provides less air quality per person. It's the same size and it's vastly more expensive. So I object to its statement in the text here that says it is more efficient than the air intake. It's not. It is definitely much more expensive. 38 nanites versus 21. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's more to it that they haven't told me about. But if you're using the fans to, like, you know, blow air around or whatever, then I'm just gonna stick with intake fans. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take a break here. Let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe I'm just misreading it, but also never do math while recording a video, and yet I did anyway. So usually I use a calculator. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you again in the next episode. See you soon.